Welcome to Sims 4 Zodiac Showdown, where we take two Sims with different zodiac signs and full autonomy turned on and have them compete like it's a sporting event. To do this, we're using the Zodiac Signs Mod by Insight Bond. They earn points for every skill point, friendship, or goal they accomplish, and they lose a point for every foul, which is a broken item, mess, or passing out. The zodiac sign with the most points at the end wins. Welcome to Tytar Sports. I am Bill, and I am joined today by John to do some more breakdown analysis of today's plays. How are you doing, John?
Absolutely, Bill. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. This is the most requested matchup there was. This is Leo versus Cancer.
First up is our Leo. Leos are known for their gold, orange, or yellow color of their sign. They're often attributed with their creativity, cheerful nature, and generosity. But their shortcomings are usually their arrogance and laziness, along with the fact that if they aren't treated like royalty, they'll get pretty upset. We've chosen the creative painter aspiration, as well as being cheerful but lazy. Next up is our Cancer, represented by the color white and sometimes silver. They're known for their tenacity and loyalty. They like art and helping loved ones, but they don't like insults on their mom or revealing too much personal information about them. For this sim, we've chosen the neighborhood confidant, loyal, and socially awkward traits because Cancers are really known best for being close to those they care about, but having a hard time forming those critical relationships to begin with. And the match begins with our two combatants showing off their sportsmanlike. Oh, wait, Cancer has decided he doesn't have time for pleasantries and has gone right ahead into the challenge. And as you can see, Leo is not feeling like royalty at all in this moment, so this will not sit well. He's deciding to pull the ultimate power play and challenge Cancer to a game of chess. They're talking things through, but it looks like Cancer is not having it today. He's moving on to the virtual gaming machine to work on his skills.
You can see right here what Leo is saying with his eyes. He's saying, look, you may think you're the fly in my soup, but really, I'm about to be the nut in your brownie. You don't go crossing those lines, you just don't.
Not sure what you're talking about, John, but it looks like Leo is showcasing his love for the PC Master Race, implying that Cancer is just a console boy. It's quite obvious that beginning play really struck a nerve with the Leo, so he's doing everything in his power to make Cancer look bad right now.
And I don't know if Leo's skilling up or if he's just showing Cancer what he's going to do to him if Leo doesn't come out with a win today.
Let me tell you, the Leo is doing a great job hiding what is potentially unsportsmanlike conduct via intimidation tactics. But as you can see, the ref isn't even taking notice. Now, that trademark Leo laziness is kicking into high gear, and he's choosing to take a nap. And we have our first point on the scoreboard, scored by Cancer, and it is a cooking skill point.
And shocker, the Cancer is coming in saying, hey boy, you think you got the moves? Watch me shake what your mama never gave ya.
It doesn't appear to be working though, because one of the Cancer's weaknesses is he doesn't like criticisms of his mom. He mistakenly thinks this applies to everybody. So this is definitely a misfire here. Leo's letting him know to stop with the mind games and to play like a gentleman. And it appears to have had an effect on the Cancer. Now Leo, wait, what's this? Leo got Cancer to drop his guard just for him to go and skill up throughout the night. So it turns out Leo is taking the fight to the Cancer Zodiac after making him drop his guard. Wow, Leo is pulling out all the punches on this one. And here we are the next morning and Cancer is waking, but he's still operating under false pretenses. But I'm a bit confused though, John. Leo has offered to join him for breakfast. What do you make of this?
Well, Bill, it certainly ain't good. Now he's offering him breakfast in the morning. This just means that the Leo is up to something real sinister to try and take the lead in this competition. I mean, just look at the way he's watching him after he's eating his food. He's got the same conniving look my second ex-wife Maggie used to use whenever she'd make me breakfast.
And it looks like his food must have been spiked with some laxatives because now Cancer is in desperate need of the bathroom break. What a play by the Leo.
Yeah, just like I said, Bill, I knew something was up the moment he offered Cancer some breakfast. Maggie used to do this to me all the time. Just look at the way this man waddles. On this replay, you'll see quite clearly he's making his way to the toilet, but you know Leo had to double up on that laxative for sure because of the way he's walking. The only way Leo could have made history with this play is if he had done a cross cut over and called dibs on that third toilet saying, sorry, occupied, and he would have caused that man a foul much worse than losing a point in any competition, let me tell you. Now back to you, Bill.
And that's right, now Cancer knows something's up. But part of me thinks Leo wanted Cancer to know it was him. I think Leo intentionally made that sloppy play just to get into Cancer's head. But Cancer is letting him know this ain't gonna fly, and he proceeds to take the first dip into the pool. Maybe he'll be able to pull in some skill points, but Leo seems content with his victory, or seeming victory that is, because he's letting that laziness get the better of him once again, and he's zonked out in the chair like an old man. The current score is 8-8 going into halftime, and now let's go to the halftime show. All right, we're back, folks, and it looks like Cancer is first to break into the thrift tea stand to get himself some refreshing boba. And Leo decides to pay a visit to the thrift tea stand as well. There's a little trash talk going on, but the Cancer's not letting it get to him. In fact, look at this, John. He waited until Leo was in the kitchen and he pretended like he couldn't see him there, and he immediately started doing this workout. The mind games in this matchup are absolutely unreal today.
Bill, what you see here is the Cancer really coming back to those classic staples of being persuasive yet sometimes manipulative. He drops to the ground to show off some of the most perfect form I think I've ever seen and just walks away. This is going to make the Leo feel that pressure to do a workout of his own, which really goes to show you the power the Cancer really has at being persuasive yet manipulative at the same time. Which honestly sounds a lot like my third ex-wife and how she would make my sorry self do some push-ups and chores around the house. And back to you, Bill.
No one cares how many ex-wives you have, John, but here we go again. Leo sleeping once more. It's almost like he's not even worried about this challenge. He's going to have to pull through in other ways if he wants to pull out a big win in today's game. And now we're at the next morning, and the Cancer is up bright and early doing some more virtual gaming while Leo is hard at work on the tablet, and I think Cancer just made a huge mistake. Foul, Cancer. That's an unfortunate loss of a point in a game that's so neck and neck.
Leo is lecturing Cancer on the foul, but it looks like they're moving on and... Hold on, I'm confused right now, Bill.
Is there a glitch in the Matrix for this matchup?
Looks to me like the bird has left the nest with this one, Bill.
It appears the game is completely frozen and their moods have been dwindling for quite some time. The moderator has just returned to check on things. We're getting real-time updates right now, folks, and we'll see if this results in anything.
And things aren't looking too promising with that ref eyeball in the field just waiting for one of them to make a mistake.
This just in, the moderators have found a way to get the match back up and running, so let's see how the officials call the rest of this match.
Cancer is trying to look real inconspicuous right now, you could tell.
Foul, Cancer. And that ref is not having it today. He called a foul on the Cancer for relieving himself like that. It wasn't even his fault. He was frozen in the Matrix, yet he still called the foul anyway. But now these moderators are checking the tally because the cameras were looking at Cancer at the time the glitch was resolved. Double foul, Leo.
Did this man just give Leo a double foul?
Even though he didn't even see these fouls happen, this ref is not letting up. You can hear the crowd, just how upset they are with this decision. But the tally indicates that due to the glitch in the Matrix, the Leo had relieved himself and also passed out on the floor, which the ref has since called a double foul. With that, let's take a look at our scoreboard, folks. And it looks like despite the double foul there at the end, the Leo takes the cake and wins this matchup. What a phenomenal Zodiac Showdown. As you can see here, we've got the Leo pulling out the big W against the Cancer. A little bit of an upset. People were expecting going into this matchup that the laziness was really going to hinder the Leo's capability of pulling out the win. But as you can see here, Leo did not disappoint. Both players had 2 fouls, not 1, we had 2. And even if we didn't have that double foul at the end there, the Leo still would have pulled out the W at the end of the day. What a game this has been. Which Zodiac sign do you want to see next? Comment your sign or a matchup you would like to see below.